elderly and the babies, man. And they don't have no respect for any of the. Well, it was COVID-19. Who's it really killing, man?
Old people.
The old people, man. And now, before people are trying to find out where this COVID come from, they said it came from a laboratory.
Yep. Fort Detrick.
So who owns these laboratories, man? Niggas? Huh? No, so-called white man, right? You want to be a virologist? You want to be deep in the medical field? You got to go under the so-called white man.
Yep.
Keep going.
It says, "Let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Keep going.
Let us lie in wait for the righteous."
Yeah, and that's what they say, man. The law of justice. We need justice, which is there's no justice, man. Well, literally, we're living in 1984, man. That book, George Orwell, Big Brother, tracing. Okay, everyone's just worshiping the same deity, which is the government. And one of the main things about that 1984 was the doublespeak, right? They say this is the Ministry of Justice, but it did absolutely zero justice. That's exactly what it is. And now what are they talking about? They had what's going viral right now is a picture of the Belgium health minister. She's obese. Okay, she's got no neck. She's obese.
The health minister?
The health minister. I'm gonna pull it up, and then they're showing you the county health, the person that's head of the county health, whatever you call it, of Los Angeles. She looks like a zombie. She's pale.
The Edomite.
Yeah, Edomite woman. She's pale. She looked like Tales from the Crypt. And they put her right next to each other, right? So that's showing you what Esau's all about, man. You got people that know nothing about justice, that know nothing about righteousness, that know nothing about health, telling you about health.
Yeah. It says, "Therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not of our turn."
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. They're lying in wait for the righteous, man. They're setting up this whole COVID-19, lying in wait for who? The righteous. And one of the main things they're going to trace you. They just passed a law where they can look at your internet browser history.
Yeah.
Right? That you don't need a warrant to look at someone's browser history.
FBI can go in there and look at your shit.
The
They
FBI
can just tap into your shit.
Yeah, they're going to tap in and look at your browser history and what you've been looking at, man.
So they can see, he's a conspiracy theorist. He believes in these things. Look what he's looking at.
He's watching
We
this.
got to keep an eye on this guy. We got to get this guy. It says, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Yeah, we're clean contrary to what Esau's into, man. Jake isn't into with this agenda, man. Right? The majority of our people deep down, okay, they're not with that whole Gabriel Union, right? She got her and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
His son is all types of homosexual, but Jake ain't with that, man. Jake like, man, you gotta stop all that. But the very few that are with it, right? That's not enough, man. Because the majority of our people are totally against what Esau's trying to push. Keep going. Including the chip, man, and the vaccination.
Yeah, Jake is gonna buck up against that, and that's the spirit of Israel, is to rebel. Just as during 70 A.D., Jake rebelled against Esau. That's the spirit of Jake, is to rebel. So that's the reason why
the Maccabees.
The Maccabees. Jake is gonna heavily rebel against this man when they start pushing these vaccines and shit like that. That's why Esau. That's why Jacob. That's why it's called Jacob's trouble.
That's right. Well, it's gonna be everything repeats itself. The thing that's gonna happen again is the Roman Jewish wars all over again. But it's gonna be worse. There's a lot of niggas gonna die. Yeah, a lot.
It says,
and niggas ain't gonna have nowhere to run to.
Yeah.
Before Jake fled into the wilderness, fled into Africa, right? West Africa. Yeah. Where are you going to flee to now?
Yeah,
Esau got on lockdown.
Yeah, the Lord's not going to be with you. Yeah. He's not going to be with you to flee. He's not going to be with you, to be protected. Esau going to have everything on fucking lockdown.
God. Yeah, Jake going to get messed up, but then, the Most High going to put the spirit in Jake to destroy this devil.
Yep.
He's
because
two-thirds.
The 2/3 ain't going to have no choice but to go head first with this devil. And the Most High's going to put a spirit on him to go get it. Go and get it, man. Because the Most High ain't with this devil, man. Right? He's going to show you who his people are, man, in that day. Right?
It says he upbraideth us with our offending the law.
Yeah, you're upbraided by offending the law. And that's what this is the guy tried to do to us, man. Curse us out. Oh, you guys don't want to follow the shelter in place? You don't want to follow my... That's why there's a second wave. Because of the blacks and the Latinos. You go to the Mexican part of Oakland, ain't no COVID-19. Them niggas got no mask. Them dudes are doing sideshows. Every shop is open, right? But that's who they're gonna blame. See, they're not listening. They're They're the ones. That's why they got it the worst. Keep going.
It says, an objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
It's going into Esau. Us cursing them out, like what
Yeah,
we're doing
yeah.
right now.
Yep, yep.
You know, for the brother, he sent a picture out of, you know, an ad that fucking OKC is promoting. Basically just wickedness. And he has a problem with us coming out and cursing his ass out about these things.
Well,
he can't stand the videos, man.
Well, the ad said it's okay to be with an open relationship. What?
Yeah.
Open. Well, I thought you were trying to stop the COVID-19, right? They said you could spread that through semen.
Yep.
Yet they're promoting open relationships.
With the damn devil.
They should be promoting celibacy and not even seeing
Well,
nobody.
they had OKC ads in the city. Basically, down it said DTF.
Yeah.
They had big ass plasters.
Damn.
You know, of OKC the app
The guy on the
with
south
two
side, too.
dykes or you know sodomites or whatever, and it said DTF.
Damn.
You know what does that promote? That's promoting promiscuous.
That promotes disease.
Adultery, disease.
Disease.
Well, it's promoting everything against the Heavenly Father.
He had a problem with us calling it out.
He's big mad about that.
Yep.
And that's what this, let me read verse 12 again, because that's really what is going in. The righteous, which are the Israelites, basically, Esau, he got a problem with us. He got a problem with us being the Heavenly Father's chosen, the way that we look, and more importantly, we are not with this man in his mindset and his thinking.
And that we have the truth.
And
that we have the truth.
And the way that we live, we're contrary to this damn devil.
Well, what did this man call Gad when he came over here?
Savages.
He called them savages. Why? Because they kept the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, to a certain degree, Gad was over here going off. Okay, you can't leave that out. But Gad was still keeping some of the laws, man. Yeah, a lot of the laws, actually. You know, separating a woman on the menstrual cycle. You know, not eating circumcision, not eating certain foods. And Esau said, oh, he's savages.
The land Sabbath.
Yep. Esau, he despises the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, because
arranged marriages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Polygamy.
Oh, he got a big problem
He
with
big
that,
mad
man.
with that.
Having multiple wives. Right. Oh, then also sharing the land.
Yeah.
He got a problem with you actually sharing the land with other people that look like you and that are from your same family.
Oh, the law of gleaning. You know, bro, he got a big problem with that. Go on the Edomite land and try to glean his fields.
Nah.
Bro, this
He'll
nigga
kill
pick,
you.
this nigga pick everything.
He'll
man.
shoot you.
The nigga pick everything. These orange orchards, go down to the valley where they grow all these crops. This nigga take everything off the tree. Then he sell it.
He don't leave nothing for the poor.
Yep.
That would stop hunger.
Yeah.
What about see the Heavenly Father? He's the ultimate pinnacle of righteousness and perfection. That He put that in our law to make sure the poor can eat. Man.
Yeah, it's a welfare. Basically, the Lord had a welfare system set in place, a socialist system set in place.
Social safety net,
Yep.
as Esau likes to call it, right? And that social safety net was not being a freaking greedy bastard
Right.
like this devil is, man. Starting with none other than the so-called Jew. Money.
It says, "Let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not of our turn."
Oh, Revelation 12 and 12.
Yeah.
Isaiah 59 and 19. He's setting everything up, man. Why you think he got what did the nigga Trump said? He got the military. You know, we got the vaccines. We're gonna mobilize them. We're gonna institute the vaccine. We got the military ready to go. They're mobilized, ready to go. What do you need the military for? To come down these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to forcibly inoculate you, man. He lying in wait.
And he is clean contrary to our doings.
He's the complete opposite of us. You know, he's the complete opposite of the lifestyle that we're supposed to live. He's the devil. He like his meat with blood in it. You ain't supposed to eat blood. Jake don't like his food like that. You know, not unless you get an uppity nigga that's trying to be like Esau. But Jake, for the most part, Jake don't like blood, man. That's nasty. I ain't eating that. You know, he's heavily into homosexuality. Jake ain't into that. Jake like women.
Right.
And vice versa. You know, the women, for the most part, they like men, man.
The ones that were raped as children.
Yeah.
It says, "He upbraideth us with our offending the law."
Yeah, cursing his ass out. And that's what we do when we come out on the highways and hedges. We make these videos. We get on Esau, man. As commanded by Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And he don't like that. He don't like us cursing him out. He don't like getting reproved. You know, keep going.
And objective to our infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Yeah, because he was taught to be, this is what they teach in this society. Teach you how to be a demon.
Right.
You know, they don't teach you to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And we cursing him out, telling him that his upbringing ain't right, and he mad. You know, oh, nah, y'all devils, y'all wicked. You know, get these guys out of here, get them off the street, shut down their page, you know.
He professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Yeah, we're the children of the Most High, the Israelites, you know.
He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold.
Yeah, so they don't like looking at Jake. That's the reason why when this man came over here, he started killing the Gadites and the other tribes, the Taínos, the Ephraimites, you know, the Manassites, the Asher, you know, Naphtali. He slaughtered all the tribes, man. Why? Because he didn't even want to look at them.
Yeah, he has an extreme hatred for us Israelites. You think when Esau's around, Esau's big matter is just even being here, you know? These Edomites just walking, they seeing Jake together, they ain't got no mask on. But even further, it goes further beyond that. They actually hate the Israelites. It's a spiritual thing, okay? Going all the way back to Jacob and Esau. Esau, that's spirit.
This is Genesis 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
Yeah, because we got blessed by the Heavenly Father. We're the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, okay? And he got supplanted out of the blessing, which was all spiritual. But he was rejected from the beginning.
Well, he gave it up.
He gave it up, and the spirit had it where this nigga was not gonna get the blessing. All right, the actions that he basically showed forth, basically didn't allow him to get the blessing.
Well, it showed why he was unworthy. He didn't even want it. You know. So that's how the Most High manifested it to make it, you know, to show you why he shouldn't have got it anyway, and he didn't get it. You got something?
Yeah, real quick. This is Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau.
And the nigga's the devil, man. He was wicked back then. Well, he was wicked when he was king. Here it is. It was well known what you was supposed to sacrifice to the Most High. This nigga bought fruit. He said, "Nah, the hell with that. I ain't bringing no meat.
Vegetables.
I'm gonna bring vegetables and fruit, man. Here, Lord, you can have this. You know you want this. I know what the Most High really want.
Right.
You know, I'm deep inside his mind. I know the things he ain't telling you. You know, so Abel, you could give him meat. He want fruit though. What the hell are you doing? I don't want this. You know. Keep going.
It says, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
Yeah, for one morsel. He sold it. If it was so important to him, why would he sell it? Well, matter of fact, you just gotta get the account.
Yep.
After that.
For the meat, he didn't want to sacrifice when he was king.
It says, for ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing, he was rejected.
Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai rejected you. Why? Because you're the wicked.
Yep.
The Most High didn't want you to have the birthright anyway. He never intended to choose you from the beginning. You're the devil. You're the wicked. You were set up to play the wicked. Right. Okay. There's more.
Oh, I'll finish it off. It says, for he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
You hear that vocab?
Yeah.
Ain't no repentance for Esau or his children.
That's right.
So ain't no Edomites getting up in here, man. Can somebody get Genesis the 25th chapter?
I got Habakkuk 2 verse 4 real quick.
Hey, spirit.
When we finish this,
Going 3D.
We jump back to that.
Habakkuk 2 verse 4 says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
The nigga ain't right.
Right.
Niggas ain't right, man.
Starting with
And Esau, the ultimate, he the first nigga. He's the first nigga, man.
He's the black
OG.
soul.
Going all the way back to the serpent. The serpent was the first nigga created, man.
Yep.
And that same spirit, well, that's why Yahweh Shai cursed niggas out, man. He said, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of him ye will do. These niggas act just like the serpent was acting in the garden, man. They got that same spirit on them. Keep going.
But the just shall live by his faith.
That's right, and we live by faith, man. You got Genesis 25?
I got a quick one to back go with that.
Got it.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just,
Yep.
and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked.
You see, that's why the Most High created that contention, going all the way back to the garden. He said, "I will put enmity between thee and the seed of the woman." You know, I'll put enmity. Well, that basically means it's gonna be contention there. Right. You know, it's gonna be hostility between those two, and it is hostility between Esau and Jacob. We can't get along. You know, even if, especially Jake, because Jake wanted to get along with everybody, but Esau always want funk. You know, and then Jake retaliated, and then Esau, oh man, he's violent blacks, violent Hispanics.
Kill each other.
You don't want to Esau. You got Genesis 25?
Yeah, you want me to start at
You can go to 21, then
okay.
read down.
All right, this is Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him.
Yep.
And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, "If it be so, why am I thus?"
Keep going.
And she went to inquire of the Lord, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Yeah, 2 different nations. Okay, 2 different types of people. 2 different paths these men were gonna have. Keep going.
It says, and one people shall be stronger than the other people,
Yep.
and the elder shall serve the younger.
So it was already set up even before they were born. The Most High already chose Jacob. That's the spirit that he was dealing with. Keep going.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb,
Keep going.
and the first came out red all over, and like in hairy garment.
That's Esau, Edom. The so-called white man, the red man. Keep going.
It says, and they called his name Esau.
Yeah, which means wasted away, is he, because he lacked pigmentation.
Right.
Keep going.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel,
Keep going.
and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she
We're the
bare
Israelites.
him.
We're Jacob.
Yep.
Okay, we embody the characteristics of Jacob, supplanter.
Yeah.
All right.
Mama's boy,
Yeah.
supplanter, yeah, a trickster. And Jake, yeah, that's what. How do you think Jake made it through slavery, man? No, yeah, the trick is. How do you think Gad survived, man?
Well, didn't Yahushua, he said, I send you out amongst sheep amongst wolves, be with
Harmless as doves and wise as serpents.
wise as serpents. You know, that's being Jacob right there.
Yep.
Yahuwah.
Yep.
Understanding your situation, being a judge, basically, judging. Okay, I can't do. I know I'm in slavery right now. I can't just do. I got being spiritual. This is what the Lord. He got me here, so this is what I got to make do with what I got, basically.
And then also the Proverbs, agree with thy adversary. You know,
Yep.
certain things you need to do through wisdom. Right? Not every time. They teach you that if you learn some high level kung fu shit, right? It says not every battle needs to be fought.
Right. Yep.
Sometimes the best thing to do is not fight. And just let the Lord handle
Oh,
it.
what's it called? Being able to the highest level is being able to de-escalate a situation.
Well, the highest level generals and kings don't want to go to war, man. They want peace. They don't want to see people die, man. And what do they got to do? They got to pretend to be humble, even though they're proud, man. Even though they're proud. And then sometimes, well, you look at the scriptures, Jake would do that, and then go into the city and take it.
Yeah, the Lord, he talks about counting the cost. You know, a king that has a certain amount of, soldiers. Is it wise for me to go against this guy? He got 20,000, I only got 10,000. Can I do it? So understanding that, okay, I'm gonna send out somebody to declare peace. We want peace. But then in the back of your head, like, hey, one of these days,
We're gonna get them. Yeah, we're gonna get them when the time is right.
When the time is right.
Yeah, the story of Dinah. Jake said, "Okay, come on, we'll get you circumcised."
Yeah.
Well, you'll be one of us. And what did Jake do? As soon as they're smote, man. Their spirits are done. Let's go in. What did Jake do? They went and took the whole city. Keep going.
Verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field.
Yeah, he still got that spirit today.
Yep.
You want to go out, travel the world and hunt. Be out in the wilderness. Well, Survivor Man.
Yeah.
That's a straight Edomite, man.
Well, there's a big industry behind Esau flying out and doing big game hunting.
Yeah.
You go to Alaska to kill bears and shit.
Hold that. Island.
Yeah. He'll go out to Alaska, kill big animals. He'll go to Africa, go to those reserves, kill lions,
giraffes,
elephants.
Even now, who's the prey now? You Israelites.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And he got that same hunting spirit on him.
We got to go to Epstein Island for one of those, man.
And he uses these different tactics to basically destroy the prey, which are you Israelites. He uses these laws. He uses double speak.
Well, all you got to do is become a cop. Then you're able to go out into the field and kill Israelites, man. Or you be some vigilante Edomites. Jake just looking at a new property on a walk. Next thing you know, they shooting his ass in the street.
Yep.
Keep going.
It says, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents, And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison.
Keep going.
But Rebekah loved Jacob.
Yep.
And Jacob sawed pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint.
Yep.
And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint.
Yeah, it wasn't done yet. That's why it was red. Keep going.
There, it says, it says, therefore was his name called Edom.
Yep.
And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright.
And there it go. That's the transaction, man. He gave the proposal. Sell me your birthright. You want this food? You about to die, right?
Clean transaction right there.
Yep.
Now,
Read it again.
Esau, you try to get a refund with this devil, he gonna make you jump through hoops.
Mm-hmm.
That was the deal's a deal.
Yep.
Right? He'll stick to the deal. No, that's a deal. When Gad supposedly sold a Manhattan for beads, right? That's a deal. You sold it for the beads, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Manhattan's ours. Even though that was a complete swindle, right? It wasn't for no damn beads. You know, you said it was.
Stole it.
You stole it, man. You said it was just so you could justify yourself for stealing it.
Yeah, that's fake news.
Yeah.
They sold it for beads.
Yeah. But Esau would say that was the deal. That was the deal. Keep going. Yeah, and then back then, Gad didn't have a concept of selling land. What? What you talking about? My grandfather's. You watch Apocalypto, right?
Got it,
Going
got
through
it.
the forest in the beginning. He's like, my grandfather and his father hunted this jungle. You know, you can't tell me to leave. Like, okay, all right, that's your land then. It wasn't like I bought this shit, put barbed wire fence over. That's what Esau did, man, when he came over here. Keep going.
It says, And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die.
Uh-huh.
And what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Yeah, he despised it. You know, he didn't care about the birthright. And now all of a sudden you want it back. You know?
Yeah, it's just like a nigga, man. He don't want nothing. He'll give it up, and then when he see you rocking his head jacket,
Yep.
man, give me my shit
yeah,
back.
yeah,
You know, because you swagging in and
What they call
whatnot.
that, Indian giver?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It really would.
Which is
should
fake
be an
news.
Edomite giver.
Yeah, that's what it really is.
Which is fake news as
It's
well.
an Edomite
Yeah.
giver.
The Edomite giver.
Or I thought it was like you give something to basically an Indian and you take it back.
Yeah,
basically.
but
But
yeah,
it's flipped. Yeah.
but it's actually what it really
yeah.
means something. That means,
Right.
the Indians gave us this land, now they want it
Right.
back.
Yeah. That's how Esau says it.
That's what Esau says.
Yeah.
He's an Edomite giver.
Right.
And Esau don't give you shit, man. You see, he was trying to get, he was mad at Jacob. Man, like, it don't matter, but whatever.
Yep.
I'm about to die. What he gonna say?
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, and it says, and Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die,
Uh-huh.
and what profit shall this birthright do to me?
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do with this? I'm about to die, man. I don't need this. You know what the hell this gonna do for me? Because he was a spiritual man.
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't see what that blessing actually entailed. You know, even though his parents, especially Isaac, he broke it down to him. He told him what God he worshipped. You know, he knew all about Yahweh Shem Yahushai. He ran the history down for him. He knew what was going on, but I don't want this.
Yeah.
You know, fuck that. I need food, man. I'm gonna die.
Good.
You know, the nigga was in the field for a few hours, man. You know,
Esau's a bitch, man.
you
Yeah.
could go many days without food. He died.
He was
I
a
ain't eating.
Demon.
Yeah.
You know,
It was all set up to his spirit, and Rebecca knew in the spirit that Esau was his shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she knew from the womb.
Yeah.
And what was gonna happen? Oh man, they're beefing, they don't like each other. All right, and through the spirit, she rather had Jacob be the head.
Oh, well, you can even picture it like you say, you know, the two kids, you know, the woman's taking care of the kids, and you see little devious little baby always hitting Jacob, and you know, he's always causing mischief and trouble. So she already scoped this little devious.
Yep.
He ain't right.
And
you
it was
know?
all set up in the spirit for this to happen.
Well, he was getting over because really he had favor upon Isaac because of the food.
Yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
good food.
It was
he
a
could.
gift.
All
A
right,
gift
I like
destroyed
that.
the heart.
You know,
A
yep,
gift
yep.
destroyed the heart. He was like, I
He
got
whipped
you
it
some
up.
venison.
Yep.
I got you. I hunted his deer.
Yep.
Jacob was chilling.
Good.
And then the nigga was deformed too, you know.
He's all that too is an eyesore.
And then you know he the firstborn,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you know
true.
there's a lot that goes into that, you know.
And you don't want your house to be led. Let's say your firstborn's a lame or something. You know, that's a shame on your house. You know, because you want your firstborn. That's the one that takes everything. You know, that's the one that represents the house.
done.
You know, but then this one's all wasted away.
He got
Yeah,
leprosy.
yep.
Legacy.
Unclean.
Still, though, according to the law, he would get the birthright.
Yeah.
But Yahweh Shem
Yeah.
Yahushai, he switched the things
Yeah.
up. The Most High,
Okay.
well,
Well, showing you that sometimes the Most High, it's supposed to be a certain way, but the Most High can change it up.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. Technically, it's the firstborn. But look what happened. The Most High switched it up.
God.
So you may feel entitled to something, but the Most High can switch it up and fuck you over for it, man. And who's your problem with? Your problem's with Yahweh Shem Shai. Now with the guy, now with the man, you know? And you can see that consumes some men out there in Israel, man, out there in the world too. That consumes them, they think it's something else. But nah, man, the Most High did it that way. You should be mad at the Most High. Don't be mad at the men.
Well, that's what Esau is doing.
Yep.
He's mad at the Most High, but how's he taking it out? He's taking it out on. That's why we're gonna go back into that chapter. Wasn't Solomon? He hates us. He hates even looking at us. You know.
That's why Yahweh Shai said John 8:44 about these niggas.
Because you can see the blessing on Jacob. You can just see the athleticism. You can see the wittiness. You know.
Well, the land that he gave us.
Yeah.
The land is way
He
better
came
than any
over
other
here,
land.
He's seen when
Yeah.
this land.
Yeah.
He
It's
wanted it.
very fertile, man. It's all kind of, exotic things and high level herbs and stuff that's
Yup,
over
yup,
here, man.
yup.
You look at, what's actually here. And even in the west coast of Africa, the Most High hooked Jake up. Oh, Brazil. Brazil is rich and lush with resources, man.
Mexico,
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yep.
the islands.
So Esau came over here, and, oh man, look at this. This is a paradise. Animals everywhere. The water is clean. What did he get? This nigga just came from Europe. Europe was through at that time.
It just got ravaged by the plague.
Yep, bottomless pit.
Yeah, it got ravaged with plague. All the big beasts are done.
Yeah, nothing
No
grows.
trees
Yeah,
was
nothing
there.
grows there. It's real treacherous out. It's real treacherous out there. The weather.
The weather, yeah,
You
it's
know?
real. It gets real cold. Okay, then you go up to places like Britain. All right, you go up there. It rains all damn day, man. The fog. All right. They came over here. It's like, damn.
Yeah, Jake was living good out here, man. Chilling, man. No worries.
No shirt on their back. Just a loincloth, chilling, man. Straight up. That's how Jake was doing it, man. Esau came over like, what the hell?
Yeah, gold every goddamn
Gold
where.
everywhere.
They playing with gold. But the island, the so-called Puerto Ricans, they literally playing with gold, big ass chunks. Babies playing with gold and shit. It ain't no big deal. That's how Jake is living, and that's how Jake gonna live in the kingdom. You gonna have all that gold. It's gonna be It's gonna be no.
be
That's
a child sport.
On the way higher level.
Straight up. Oh, then what's it called? The Apostle Tar even went into the gold of Ophir, which is America. So it was a higher level. There's a higher level gold than just any other gold.
Like spiritual, man. You got the monarch here, just
Yep.
chilling, man. Getting the word. Okay. Get more on that?
Yeah, I'll continue. Verse 33. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him. And he...
It's like the Most High recognized that too.
Yep.
It was already set up, but the Most High took that into account. Okay, you don't want it. All right, so I'm gonna really give it to Jacob.
And he said the Most High set it up perfectly.
Yeah.
So that Esau, you can't say nothing. You can't blame Jacob.
Yep.
You got no one to blame but yourself, Esau.
Yep.
Keep going. And plus, look at what you did to us.
Okay.
After the fact. Nothing but pure hell, man. You show no love to Jacob. Keep going.
It says, and Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he said, swear unto him. Yeah, it's like, and Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob.
For some meat, man, for some food. Bro, the blessings everlasting life. You're gonna rule the earth. You're gonna rule the universe. You're gonna have meat on top of meat in the kingdom. If he would have kept the birth, this nigga want it right now though.
Even your brother was gonna be your servant.
Yep.
You try to make your brother your servant now. All you gotta do is just roll. You would have had the blessing. You would have got that.
Yep.
He saw the first sellout.
Yeah. He sold out. Because he didn't have any faith. It goes into he didn't have any faith that these things were gonna come to pass.
Yep.
And the nigga didn't have patience.
Yeah, he
because
had no patience.
he didn't have patience because this was gonna be played out through a course of thousands of years. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I can't get it now.
Yeah.
That's the spirit that this man is in.
Well, it shows you that Esau doesn't really give a shit about his people after him.
Yeah, it's posterity.
Okay.
Yeah, he only cares about himself.
Oh well, it go. If I go up in that chapter, Wisdom of Solomon, the second chapter, it goes into that. How they feel like, okay, I die, I'm just gonna I'm gonna vaporize. The spirit's gone. So let's treat the animals the way we want to do. Let's treat the earth the way we want to treat the earth. Who gives a fuck?
We need to grow the economy.
You know?
We need the GDP now. We need it now.
The pursuit of what Esau says in this, I forget what it is. The pursuit of happiness.
Yeah.
Everybody should achieve that. Everybody in America should have that pursuit of happiness. So I should be happy. So I can do whatever the hell I want to do because it's all about right now. Esau don't give a fuck about his children and generations.
Yeah.
He don't care about the earth.
The whole thing with this climate change thing, right? All of a sudden, Esau wants to talk about climate change. Why? Because he understands that the way he lives is going to destroy the world. It's not going to leave nothing for generations behind him. But does he really give a shit? Nah, man. He's still dumping more toxic waste everywhere. He's still producing plastics everywhere. Well, now he was talking about you can't have a plastic bag. Now you need one.
Yeah.
Now, right? All of a sudden, because of the COVID-19, he's just destroying this place.
Demon freestyle.
A freestyler, a demon, man. Okay, he's the best freestyler. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It says, verse 34, then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright.
Yeah, Esau despised his birthright.
He didn't want it.
He didn't want it. He didn't care. He'd rather eat instant gratification. That's the spirit of the so-called white man.
Yeah.
That's why he needs it now. Okay? And the reason why the crypto ain't kicking right now because it takes too long. But he's getting the technology to do it.
Yep.
That's why he got the 5G. Why do you think he got the 5G? Because it's all about quick, fast, now. We need to make that money now. But that's why do you think Trump and these Edomites want the economy to open up? Because they're not making money, man.
Yep.
That's how Esau stays happy, right? His goodies, which is going to be totally wiped away, man. And he would do that. He'll sell whatever he can to get another check. Well, he's going to do that. He's going to sell his soul to get an RFID microchip. He's going to worship the mark of the beast. He's going to worship the beast. Okay, take the chip, and you're done out here, man. When really all you need to do is be patient and not take it, suffer a little bit,
Right.
catch that hell. So what? You could get the kingdom, man. But that's only for the Israelites.
Done. This is Genesis 27 and 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Yeah, he held that grudge, man.
Yep.
Right? He held that grudge against his brother. Why? Because the brother was blessed and he wasn't blessed anymore.
But he didn't want the blessing.
But he didn't want it.
Right.
You know? When I don't need this. But then when it come time to get the blessing, oh, now I want it. You know?
You got
Now I
something for
want it.
me?
You took my blessing, man. You know?
The second time.
It says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that perpetual hatred that hatred has carried on unto this day. He still has that. That's why he hate Jacob, man. Some of them don't know why. Fuck niggers. You know, they're dirty. They're stink. They go back to the blessing though.
Yeah, that's
You know?
why. They don't make fun of Moab and these other nations like how they do against Jacob. It's all about Jake, man. And Esau's a real dirtbag because as soon as Isaac passed, he wanted to kill Jacob. His first thing, okay, he wouldn't do it while Isaac was alive because he know Isaac wouldn't let that happen. What you gonna kill your brother for, man? I knew he's a wicked ass nigga. He would start cursing out his own son, man. That's why the Lord took your blessing. You were wicked. That's why the vision came in. But he waited for his father to pass so he could go and do wickedness, man. Esau thinks he does everything in the dark, man, but the Heavenly Father brings everything to the forefront.
Well, even that blessing, he thought he was gonna sell the blessing, but in the end, he's still gonna get blessed.
Well, he got to kill Jacob.
He got finessed out of it.
He got to kill Jacob
Yeah,
in order to get it.
Cut.
So, well, if I kill Jacob, then I gotta have it because who else is gonna get it?
Yep.
Well, even prior to that, like after he sold the birthright, but then he thought, okay, I'm still get. Oh damn, I'm about to get blessed by my father. I'm gonna go out and get the venison.
And then he got
And
finessed
then
over the blessing.
you know, I just lied to Jacob. I'm still get he blessed me. My father blessed me. So, you know, but the Lord, he has something totally different. See, the Lord.